everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. We are just plugging along here, going through the brand new fall and winter catalog for 2019. We are just sniffing through each individual category. So today we are going to be talking about probably the biggest category, which is the fresh category. And there are quite a few repeats, so with trying to save a little bit of time, we won't be talking about scents we've already sniffed through together. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one is a definite bestseller and one of my husband's absolute favorite fragrances, as well as my own, is Aloe Water and Cucumber. I love this fragrance so much. It is so clean, but it's not like lemon or furniture cleaner type clean. It's exactly that. It's that clean, cool cucumber and a little bit of aloe. It's sweet, it's clean, it's bright, and it's actually pretty strong. When they first came out with this fragrance, just based on the name, I thought, oh, that's gonna be nice, but it's gonna be super light. Total bathroom scent. You can't warm it anywhere else. But I will always remember the very first time I smelled this, and it was walking up to our world tour, which is our springtime convention kind of situation. And at the registration desk, they actually had this warming. I could smell it from like down the stairs. I was like, oh, you know that it's gonna be Scentsy up here because it smells so good. And as I got closer and closer, I'm like, I need to know what this fragrance is. And it was this, Aloe Water and Cucumber. So nice. So clean, very sweet, fresh, and really strong. I love this so much. My husband also loves it so much. So win-win for me. Love that. So Scentsy says aloe water, cucumber peel, palm frond, and pineapple nectar are oh so mellow. It's perfect. Next is Amazon Rain, and if you've been with me for a while, you know kind of my story behind Amazon Rain. I love this fragrance. Also another really, really strong one. I don't warm it in wax form anymore, although sniffing it here with you today kind of does make me miss it a little bit, so I don't know. This for me is definitely more of a like spring and summer kind of scent. It's bright, and honestly, like sniffing it here, like I said with you, it does make me miss it, and maybe during the spring and summer I may reach for it again and give it another try. But I made the mistake of loving the scent so much that when it was available in cleaning products, I snatched it up in the cleaning products. Then when I warmed it the next time, I was reminded of cleaning products. And I was just like, well, like I said, with the like certain lemon scents tend to smell like furniture polish to me. That's what then this was smelling like. It was smelling like cleaning products. So it made me not love it so much. And it's sad because this is such a beautiful fragrance. It's bright. It's zesty. So there's a little bit of jasmine in here, just a little bit of like a floral note. And I get lemon and lime. I know that in Scentsy's notes, there's no lime or anything like that in this, but that's just what I get. So I do really like it, and it's a little bit, it's not a little bit, it's a lot different. It's a very different clean and fresh scent, and I love it so much. I just totally ruined it for myself though by buying it in all of the cleaning products. And I'm just a weirdo, and I like to keep my scents very separate. So like the scents that I use in my laundry line, I don't warm in wax form because it's just, I don't know, I just like to keep my scents separate. So Scentsy says, set off on a rainforest romp, swirling with sweet notes of melon, orange zest, coconut milk, and sultry night blooming jasmine. So I don't really get a whole lot of coconut from this. And for me, it's not an orange note as much as it is like lemon and lime that I get. But that's just me. Once again, I do really enjoy this, and who knows, maybe next year I can muster up the courage to try to warm it again, and maybe I can unruin it for myself. Next is By the Sea, and this is your ultimate like just fresh, salty sea air kind of fragrance. So this is really nice. I don't tend to warm this a whole lot just because this is not the type of scent that I tend to love. I do really like it. It's not that there's anything about this I don't like. I just tend to gravitate towards other fragrances. But I do really like this, and anyone who is a definite like fresh, clean, like salty sea air kind of like scent lover, this is totally going to be up your alley because it's not that fruity clean. It's not that laundry clean. It's just like almost like a natural clean air scent, if that makes sense. So salty sea air, maybe a slight hint of a woody note, but it's mostly just like that salty sea air. And Scentsy says, the scent of ocean air wafting through dewy seaside grass. I can get a little bit of that grass note. So it's beachy, and it's, like I said, if you're someone who likes the fresh scents, but you don't want fruity, you don't want lemon, you don't want lime, you don't want, you know, that sort of thing. You just want something just like authentic and natural. I think natural is a good word. Then I would give By the Sea a try. Next is Clean Breeze. This to me smells like laundry. So I do really like this. I think it's perfect for a laundry room, but it just smells like laundry to me. That's all I get from it. So Scentsy says, white florals with a touch of spring. This is the scent of fresh, clean laundry. There you go. And that's exactly what it smells like. Just fresh, clean laundry. So that is Clean Breeze. And next is Clothesline. Oh my lands, you guys. Is this in, I think it might be in my bin if we didn't already talk about it in my last What I Was Warming video. I do need to update that video at some point, but we have more important things to talk about. Clothesline is crazy strong. And it's another really good laundry scent. It is so strong, you guys, like crazy strong. You just honestly, no matter who you are, if you like your scent strong or not, I would start out with 1 cube. If you like your scents a little bit weaker, I would actually probably cut 1 cube in half and then see how you do with that. It is really, really strong. And this is also, I mean, it's strong in all forms, really. It is. And it's a bestseller for a good reason. Scentsy says, crisp greens, orange flower, creamy violet, and a white wicker basket will let you savor the scent of just wash laundry. And to me, and I don't know why this is one of the weird quirks about me. So this to me I get a weird note of like fruit stripe gum. I don't even think they make that gum anymore. Child from the 80s here. When I smell this, there's like something in it that reminds me of fruit stripe gum, and I don't know why. So, and that is not supposed to be like a fruity smell. It's supposed to smell like clean laundry. So let me know if you pick up like, cause it's a sweet laundry scent. It shouldn't smell like fruit stripe gum, but for whatever reason, every time I smell this, like there's something in there that I'm like, fruit stripe gum. I'm weird, I know, and it's okay. Next one is, yeah, we already talked about what the notes were. Next one is Cozy Cardigan, and I am so happy this one came back. This is a beautiful bedroom fragrance, I feel like. This is almost like a cashmere kind of scent, a little bit musky. There might be a note of sandalwood in here. It's fancy and romantic and slightly like cashmere, musky. It's beautiful. I love this. This is perfect for like a bedroom, I think. Scentsy says, find bedded bliss in layers of soft suede, blushing rose, and amber silk. I would say that's a really good description. It's really nice. I like that one. So Cozy Cardigan. Next is Eskimo Kiss, and we did talk about this. This was in the holiday collection, right? This was in the holiday collection. So we did sniff this out together. This is a favorite of mine. So if you did not see that video, definitely check it out. Scentsy says, blackberry jam, caramelized brown sugar, vanilla, and amber, and a softly romantic scent. Love that. Okay, next is Fiddly Fig. This one we also talked about. This was a new release that we had talked about. So I will not be sniffing this one out, but I will tell you the notes. And this one I do really like too. Scentsy says, a botanical haven brimming with wild fern, mission fig, and hints of crushed rosemary and coconut water. So that was we sniffed this out together in the new releases video. Next, moving right along, is French lavender. And then this is going to be for my lavender lovers. This is not super strong, I will tell you that much. I have had a few people who have said, I wish it was just a little bit stronger. It does smell very like, it's a definite French lavender, and you almost get that like herbal note to it. It's nice. It is just really light. So, but I think that's kind of perfect because if you want to put this in a bedroom or anything, you're not going to want that to be super overpowering. So I don't tend to warm this one too much. In fact, I don't even think I have any bars of this on hand because I like my scents to be a little bit stronger, but I can see where, like, if you're going to warm this in a bedroom, you probably wouldn't want it super, super strong. But this is a really good, authentic French lavender scent for sure. Scentsy says, pure herbal fragrance of wild lavender from the hills of France. Yeah, there is a definite herbal note in this. And I like that because it makes it seem more authentic. That's what I love about Scentsy, is majority of the fragrances are super authentic smelling, which I love. Next is Huckleberry Wreath. This one was also talked about in the new releases video. And Scentsy says, for the holidays or any days, crimson, red currant, and a handful of huckleberries brighten a wreath of frosted fur. I do have to actually smell this out again because it just amazes me that I really like this because I do not do currant. It's funny. Okay. Moving on, also a repeat is I'm Snow Over It. Scentsy says, you know you love it. Sage, whispering pine, and cedarwood bursting with bright berries will rekindle your winter romance. I'm excited to warm that one. Next is Jammy Time, and then I think we'll probably break the video so I don't get cut off. Jammy Time is my jam in the laundry fragrance. I love this so much, and in the laundry line, I find it to be, I don't know if it is the absolute strongest now that I have another love of Lavender Cotton as well, but I would say they're just as strong. Out of all the scents that I've tried, Jammy Time and Lavender Cotton are definitely the strongest, and I love this so much. It's different than just your regular laundry fragrance because it's a little bit sweeter. There is a little bit of lavender here and a little bit of sweet pea, so I do really like that. Scentsy says, drift into dreamland with baby freesia, lavender, and sweet pea. And I love this a lot. So I decided to choose this because this is a scent that I don't tend to reach for in wax form. So when I fell in love with it in the laundry line, I was like, perfect. I'm so glad I found a scent that I love in the laundry line that I don't tend to love so much in wax form because I'm not getting my heart broken here. So, but I do, and it's pretty strong in wax form as well. So if you are looking for a scent like this for your home fragrance, definitely give this one a try. That is Jammy Time. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and break the video here and then finish up with the last of these fresh fragrances. Okay, friends, we have 8 more fragrances to talk about, so let's continue on. We have, the next fragrance is Just Breathe, and this smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it totally does. It's definitely like, it's a cooling fragrance. Like I can almost, like when I smell it, I almost like feel it going into my lungs. It's actually really nice. It does smell a little bit medicinal to me just because that's what I'm associating with this fragrance. It's a eucalyptus scent. So, but it's cooling, almost like peppermint and eucalyptus. It smells like Vicks. So Scentsy says, breathe deeply as soothing eucalyptus, zesty lemon, and a medley of mints comfort and rejuvenate. So it's not peppermint, but there are mint notes in here. And the lemon and the eucalyptus. It just, I do like it. Do I want my house to smell like Vicks? Not really, but I do have a lot of people who do really, really enjoy this fragrance. If you like scents of eucalyptus and mint and that sort of thing, you will totally love this. And it's a really, really good performer as well. So that is Just Breathe. Next, as I was just talking about, Lavender Cotton. I love this fragrance in the laundry line as well. I actually use this for my clothes. I use Jammy Time for my towels and my bedding, and I use Lavender Cotton for my clothes, and I love, love, love it. Oh, it's so good. It's just exactly what you would want it to smell like. It does smell like laundry, and I don't know if that's just because I use it for my laundry, but you do get that like almost warm cotton scent to it, and then super comforting lavender. I just love this so much. It does make me feel super warm and cozy and just comforted. So Scentsy says, find your magical moment in purple lavender, soft cotton, and daisy blossom. I love this so much. So that is Lavender Cotton. Next is Newborn Nursery. Where are my baby powder fans? Because this smells like baby powder. So if you have a nursery, or if you just really love the smell of baby powder, this is gonna be the scent for you, because there is nothing else to it. It is just baby powder. Whew. And I think this is gonna be strong. You know your girl did not ever warm this in my house because I am not into powdery fragrances in any kind of way. That's not to say you shouldn't be. It's just not my thing. I'm just, you know me, I love the gourmand type fragrances. I don't love powdery so much. So Scentsy says, fresh, clean, and powdery. This dreamy scent evokes memories of cradling your little ones. And it does. Like, obviously we don't have children, but every time I am at a party or I have, you know, my friends sniffing this out, they'll be like, oh, like they smell it, and like you can almost see the memories kind of flooding back. And I love that. It's super sweet. I love that. That is Newborn Nursery. Next is Now and Zen, and I really like this one because it is I shouldn't call it fun, but it's a bright grapefruit scent, and I do really like it. It's different than grapefruit and grenadine, where grapefruit and grenadine, it's almost got like a warm note to it. This is more fresh and cool grapefruit, kind of a scent. So Scentsy says, sunny grapefruit. There you go. I could have said, what was I gonna say? Bright. I think I said bright. Sunny grapefruit balances calming chamomile in a yin and yang kind of love story. It is bright. It is bright and fun. I love the grapefruit. The grapefruit and chamomile kind of balance each other out really well. It's really pretty. I know that when I did warm this, it didn't perform super well. So I would say if you are going to grab this scent, maybe have it for a smaller room, like a bedroom or an office or a bathroom, laundry room, that kind of thing. If you have a super open concept, this is probably gonna get a little bit lost. So that's Now and Zen. Next is Perfect Peppermint, and I believe we did talk about this already. Just make sure here. Perfect Peppermint we did talk about in the holiday collection, so we won't talk about that again. But Scentsy says, cooler than most, pure peppermint is the popular kit you'll love to love. For my peppermint lovers. Next is Pink Cotton, and this one I'm so glad it stayed around because this was a late scent for me to notice, and I love this. On cold, I do really like it, but it was one that I was just like, well, I like it, I don't love it. And then I think I stumbled upon this on accident. I want to say my mom was warming it, or somewhere, somehow I smelled it being warmed, so it had to have been at my mom's house. So I smelled it warmed and I was just like, what is this? I need to know what this is because I love this. So this is one on cold that I do really like, but it's so much better when it is warmed up. I love this. It's really hard to kind of describe. I'm gonna lose my lid here. Scentsy says, find your fantasy on a cloud of clean cotton, and you do get that like clean cotton kind of fragrance in here, swirled with fruity pink berries and vanilla sugar. So it is it's different. It's definitely different. Way better when it's warmed, you guys. It is so good. Love that. So that is Pink Cotton. Definitely give that one a try. Next is Silver Bells. I believe we talked about this in the holiday collection, did we not? Yes, we did. So Scentsy says, mint candy canes and winter pear enveloped in a blanket of caramel and vanilla sugar. And last, but most certainly not least, is vanilla mint. And I really love this fragrance because it's different from a peppermint. But if I'm in the mood for like a cooler buttermint kind of scent, this checks those boxes. That's what it smells like to me. It's just like a clean, crisp buttermint kind of scent. This totally is like, this reminds me of like the holidays for sure. I really like this. So Scentsy says wintergreen frost sparkles over vanilla and frozen citrus. Maybe a little bit of citrus, but definitely the wintergreen, definitely the vanilla. It's perfect. I love it. That's why it gives it that like kind of buttermint kind of note. So I love that. This was actually a scent of the month, and then so happy it came back for the permanent catalog. All right, you guys, so that is the fresh collection in the brand new fall and winter catalog. These scents are available currently to purchase. I also want to let you guys know, if you are purchasing bars, make sure that you are going into the bundle and save section of the website. So go to specials and go to bundle and save. That way you can bundle your bars and save some money, because otherwise they're $6 each. Or if you bundle them, they're 3 bars for $17, or the best deal is 6 bars for $30. Essentially, that is buying 5 bars, getting the 6 for free. So definitely make sure you're doing that when you are picking up these bars. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video, and we will be talking about the Woods collection. That will be the last video in this little sniff session series, and then we are gonna jump into that box. I cannot wait to jump into that box and see what new warmers are in there. All right, you guys, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.